jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys hoping to build on their first win of the season last week. Facing off with him, there's the head coach of the Dolphins. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you could just feel it's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught, Devon Achane. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out.
And in for the Miami touchdown! The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action, it's Fields. Finds Wood. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Fields sneaking it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Duke's at a one-stop, and they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Here we go, son.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's caught by Gibson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Fields out of the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 331, 331.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go. 331, 331. Hurry up.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 3-19.
With a shotgun, Fields. And the Dolphins and Ants bring it down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. And the kick by Folk is good. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Eskridge to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Caught by his fullback. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make them breathe. When you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Now he takes it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
16 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball takes it straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blitz coming here, Fields. He has the first over the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go. 3-19.
They send the tight end in motion. First down from the red zone. Now here he goes. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. This makes it up to the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10.
Took it by Loa, back to throw. On target to Waddle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score reads 10-6. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action now, it's Fields. Too much lead on that throw, that falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Here we go. 222.
Second and 10 now, Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphin side of the field.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
And on third down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass.
Here we go. Right. 319 goes back.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Completed to Reynolds. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. The pass on that long field goal would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
Here we go, son.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. And in motion, out of the slot. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Hall running between the tackles. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
9 yards. First down.
On the counter, Hall. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Play action, Fields. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields on third. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Dolphins 6.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is complete to Waller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
21G.
First down, here's Tua. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete out to the right. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. 43-yard line.
2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of gap on top of it.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Dolphins. All right, come on. First down. 1st and goal.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we started to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Xavier Gipson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jets with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, Scott.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finding Reynolds. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets.
All right.
Tagovailoa on first down. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That's for Waddle again. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. He's got it in the red zone. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Patterson on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. Think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. All right. 319.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Fields with his back, Paul. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
Don't jump. Ready? 222. 222.
Fields out of the gun. He tucks it and takes off. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jets.
Fields on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And the kick by Folk is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's the veteran Miles Sanders. Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. It's the man who had over 1,900 yards last season, Derrick Henry. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Josh Downs. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Colts get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Second half begins with a run by A-Chan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Tua now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got first and 10.
32 stand.
Tua off the play fake. Lays out left side and gets it. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers.
The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19. The 38-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Here's Tua. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 27-yard line.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The kick by Patterson is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second-half lead.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Xavier Gibson on the return.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll start this one out with Hall. Juke the defender. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he will get this inside the 30.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 27. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down.
Green 19, let's do it.
Out of the shotgun, Fields bails out of the pocket quick. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Here we go. Green 19, let's
Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
27, Dolphins 23.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.N. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying on the ground here, he loses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A set up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Gibson now to return. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
23-yard line.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Dolphins got it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
A.J. on a first down carry. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has it in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready, out!
Trying to run it in, Achan. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead off the turnover. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Thumbs up, ready?
First and 10. Here's Fields. The right side, caught by Wilson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Avoid some trouble there. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Fields sneaking it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, New York.
To hold the draw. Ralph for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
First down, New York.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Hall takes it straight ahead. He finds space into the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Jets.
Here we go. We good.
From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Fields. This is Lazard working the right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. Oh no, the ball is loose, and the Dolphins got it.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A-Chain again. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw.
There's a give inside to right. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A-Chain on the inside give. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
44.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, Smite. Oh, hurry up. No, Smite.
Here's Fields to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Fields now, 3rd and long.
14.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets got to score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big game downfield. Touchdown, New York! The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignment. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
They're right here. Ready, team. Ready.
On first down, they get a start with Achane. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Jets take their first time out. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now a handoff to Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Get set.
Running left, here's Achane. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, here we go, second down.
Ready.
Now Achane. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Third down run from Achane. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.